together, your knees pressing open, but just be careful, you know, Grant, be careful of your toe, okay, and everybody else be careful of your knees. So we're going to walk the body down and then gently ease your body downwards towards the floor. Either pop your forehead down or pop your chin down. Just, again, see what you need this morning and just take a couple of breaths. Just coming into a little bit of a hip opener here. It releases a little into the lower back via the hips, and also you've got that stretch coming up in for your inner thigh muscles. And then let's walk the hands back on up again. Draw the knees to come up underneath you, and let's draw the body along the ground, staying close to the floor, rolling down your shoulders and lifting your chin. Let's come on up into a cat stretch, rounding up through the shoulders and the back and looking up towards your navel. And then taking your head and your tailbone away and sitting back down onto your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and through, elbows in, shoulders are down. Drawing up into your little cat stretch, rounding up through your shoulders, looking up towards your belly. Taking your head and your tailbone away. And then gently sitting all the way back down onto your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and through. And this time we'll curl the toes, easing the heels away and letting the head draw down through your arms. Coming forwards into a plank. Bending your knees and gently releasing and sitting back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and through. Shoulders down, chest opening. Curling the toes, easing the heels away and the head drawing down through your arms. Bring your body forwards into your plank and bending your knees and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. And again, drawing the body up and through, curling the toes and sending the hips back and the head drawing down. Coming forwards into a strong plank, and then bending your knees and releasing, sitting back to your heels. Again, drawing the body up and through, curling the toes and sending your hips back and your head down. Draw forwards into a strong plank and then bending your knees and sitting back down upon your heels. One more time. Let's bring the body up and through, curling the toes and easing the heels back. And we'll stay here this time and walking it out on the spot. So drawing down one side of your body and then the other side of your body. And working your hips a little from side to side. Noticing how your hamstrings are feeling today. Noticing how it feels in and around your lower back. And then if you can gently draw back down upon your knees. And placing your right foot forwards. Easing the body on forwards. And today, if we take the right hand to the outside of your right foot, bring your left arm up and over into that gentle arc, looking up towards your hand. And then bring the hand all of the way back down to the ground. Curl the toes and lifting the back knee, turning to the right and raising your right arm. And as we've been doing, you know, you can stay here, or if it feels good to, draw your front foot open, go to the outside edge of your back foot, and just gently open the body back a little bit more. And then coming all the way back round, and letting your knee back down upon the floor. Let's come up through the middle. And drawing your arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe taking your right hand back behind your left We're just opening up here a little into that shoulder girdle stretch and the deeper hip flexor stretch. And then letting our arms all of the way back down again. And we'll move back onto that back knee, drawing back your toes. A little bit of an adjustment in that lower back where we try and extend out through the tailbone as if we're trying to sit down. And you could, if it felt okay, maybe try curling the toes on the back foot and sitting back a little bit more. Again, obviously leave anything out that doesn't feel good. Okay. Alright, now let's draw on up and we'll come around in for a stretch through the side of your body. So we come up to kneeling, clasping up your fingers together. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, activate your waist, and then starting to let your arms draw up and over, ears and arms staying together. And then coming back on up. We'll go the other way. Again, activate the side of your body, your waist, and then start to let your arms draw up, trying to keep your ears and arms together if you can. And coming all of the way back up again and letting your arms back down. And we can step forwards with the left foot and just taking down your left hand to the outside of your left foot, raising your right arm and again taking that arc, looking up towards your hand. And then bring that hand back down towards the floor. Curl the toes, lift up the back knee, and then turning open to the left. Okay, so again, like I always say, this is enough. You don't need to go any further. But if you feel you can, turning open your front foot, opening your shoulder, opening your chest, and you'll feel that a little bit deeper then, coming up into that left hip. And then coming all of the way back round, letting the knee back down upon the floor. Upper body coming back, raising your arms, shoulders relaxed. Left arm coming back behind the right if you can. And then let's let the arms all of the way back down again. Moving back onto that back knee, drawing back your toes. Alright, now see how that is. See if we can arch a little bit further back through the back of your body. Maybe we can curl the toes, maybe we can sit back a little bit more. A couple of deep breaths, just coming into that calf and hamstring stretch. Alright, let's draw the body back up and come around onto your back for me. And if we can draw in the heels so they're in touching distance. And we'll start off by just working the lower back, just into an imprint, and then releasing the back away. And again, just working that lower back down into an imprint and releasing it away. Just doing that a few times. Noticing the back, okay, noticing how fluid it's moving today. And then settling, and then bring the shoulders to roll up, and then roll down. And again, roll them up, and roll them down. Just again, doing that a few times, just releasing any tension. And then coming to walk the shoulders down into your back, and wriggling the neck a little bit further out from your shoulders. So we're really opening up there with the collarbone. And then take a nice steady deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out through your mouth, blowing the breath out with a little energy and drawing the navel back to the spine. As you breathe in, ribs widening, belly flat. As you breathe out, engaging with the core, drawing up from the pelvic floor, all the way up through into the transverse abdominis muscle. Again, as you breathe in, ribs widening. As you breathe out, pick up from pelvic floor, transverse abdominis muscle, that internal back strength, okay, and your deeper core strength. And maybe even think about drawing up through from the arches of your feet, all the way up through that middle lining of your body. Okay, so as we work through your practice, generating breath in control with your movement and generating that connection with your core every time you breathe out. I'm going to start it off today with your shoulder bridge. So as you take a deep breath in, and then on your out breath, work your lower back upon the floor, peel the back away from the ground and travel all of the way up onto your shoulders. Breathing in at the top, and then breathing out to lower your back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, imprint and back to neutral. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, imprint your back, peel the spine away from the ground, come all the way up onto your upper back. Breathing in, and then breathing out to lower your back down into a soft imprint and back to neutral. Again, breathing in, ribs widening, and as you breathe out, tilt the tailbone, peel the back away from the floor without clenching the buttocks. Breathing in at the top, and then breathing out to lower carefully all of the way back down. Okay, so this is your first layer. Okay, you can always stick with this or come back to this. The next stage, breathing out, we're going to come up onto the upper back. Stay in position, place your fingers lightly upon your hip bones. And as you raise one heel, breathing out. As you're lowering back down, breathing in. Raising the other heel, breathing out. And breathing in as you lower. Now as you lift the heel, I want you to imagine that you could draw your hip bones together. So as you lift the heel, pulling inwards, pulling up and engaging with the core, breathing in to lower. So trying to keep the balance of your hip bones stable. And I'm going to work in one more layer today. So for those of you who again want to challenge, this will bring the glutes in. Okay, so if you don't want to do this, you don't really feel, you don't have to. I'm going to breathe in to lift and straighten the leg. And as I breathe out, I'm going to extend that leg downwards so it lines up with the other one. And then breathe in to raise it up. Breathing out to lower it for the second time. Then breathing in, bend your knee. Breathing out and slowly place the foot back down. Breathing in to lift and straighten the other leg. Breathing out as you lower it, line up with the other leg. Breathing in. As you take that leg down, really engage the core. Breathing in, bend your knee. Breathing out, slowly placing that leg back down. Breathing in to lift and straighten the leg. Breathing out, engaging the core as you extend. Breathing in to draw it up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, bend your knee. Breathing out, engaging the core, place the foot back down. Breathing in to lift and straighten the leg. Breathing out, engage as you go down. Breathing in, draw it up. Breathing out, navel to the spine as you lower. Breathing in, bend your knee. And breathing out, place the foot back down. And then when you're ready, lowering your back all of the way back down for me. Okay, just settling back into neutral. Now I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together from here. We're going to work into your double leg extension. As we take both of the legs away, pressing, breathing out. As we bring the legs back down, the knees are widening. So we're really working through the inner thighs here. Breathing out to push the legs away. Breathing in as you draw back in. And again, breathing out, engaging with the core. Breathing in. Now we can shift this up a little if we wish to by raising the head, neck and shoulders. Remember, anytime we lift the head, you've got the distance of a fist between your chin and your chest. As you take the legs away, engage with the core, breathing out. Breathing in to draw back on in. Breathing out to press the legs away. drawing in. Now we could add it on again a little bit further by circling the arms around from your thighs to above your head. Now if you're a little bit restricted with space, you could take your hands through the middle, and then as you take the legs away, you're taking your arms straight above your head. So you have more like a little arrow shaped position with your arms going straight above your head. Either is fine, okay? But if your neck needs support, please use your neck. Please use your hands behind your head. So breathing out, engaging your core, breathing in to draw in. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in. Last couple if you've got it, okay? If you need to break at any point, then please do. All right, last one. And breathing in. Okay, we're going to place the feet back down. I'd like us to come over very carefully onto your knees. And we're going to work up into dolphin today. So I'm going to start off on the knees, weight bearing forwards into the shoulders and the upper back. Okay, after this we're going to be working into the glutes, we're going to be working into leg extensions. So just to remind you, when you place your forearms down, we want to be able to wrap the hands around the ends of the elbows. So when you place them down, you've actually got that position, and then you're going to open them out and clasp the fingers together, all right? And that should give you a good sort of alignment through from the elbow to the shoulder. So what we don't do is just free it out too much, okay, which can be a bit of a tendency. So placing your forearms down, clasping your fingers in together. I'm starting off on the knees, pulling up on the bottom rib, and as you draw forwards, breathing out. As you draw back, breathing in. As you come forwards, breathing out, engaging with your core, and breathing in to draw back. Now, if this is a little bit easy for you, you could curl the toes, push off into your toes, and then as you come forwards, breathing out, navel back to the spine, and breathing in as we send the hips back up. Breathing out as you come forwards, and breathing in as we shift the hips back. Breathing out, engage as you come forwards, and breathing in to pull on back. Breathing out, belly pulls up as you come forwards, and breathing in to draw on back. Again, breathing out to come forwards, and breathing in to pull back. Two more if you can. Breathing out, coming forwards, breathing in, drawing back. One more time. And breathing in. Come back down gently upon your knees. And let's place the hands underneath your shoulders. So have a nice comfortable position here. Okay, have the knees in alignment with your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Draw downwards with your shoulders a little bit and pull up on your bottom rib and just soften a little bit at the elbows. Take a breath in to prepare, and as you breathe out, extend one leg, point your toes and lift the leg above the ground. Breathing in, draw the knee back in and let's change. Breathing out to take the leg away, point your toe, lift the leg up, and breathing in to draw back in. Good, keep going for me. We're trying to really lengthen through the leg line. Okay, so whilst, yes, there is a little bit of work here for the glutes, also think about the extension through the whole length of the leg. Feel how you're lengthening all of those muscles through from your calf to your hamstring to your quad muscles. So as you extend the foot, you're really driving the leg to lengthen away from the body. And as you drive the leg away, breathe out, pull the belly up underneath you. And again, that's why you don't really want to be doing some of these exercises too fast. Otherwise, you're not going to get that breath in, and you're probably not going to remember to engage the core. All right, so it's that process of thinking about how you're using the body. Okay, one more with your single leg. And then I'm going to take the knee to draw open to the side. As you breathe out, the knee draws a quarter circle out to the side. I'm going to stay on that leg. Do that again, breathing out, knee, drawing open to the side, and breathing into lower. Breathing out, knee drawing open to the side, breathing into lower. One more time, breathing out, knee open, breathing into lower. Now breathing out, straighten the leg, breathing in, cross it behind the other one, and breathing out, bring it back to the middle. Breathing in, cross it behind, breathing out, back to the middle. Breathing in, cross it behind, breathing out, back to the middle. Breathing in, cross it behind, breathing out, back to the middle. One more time. Breathing in behind, breathing out, back up. Now breathing in, draw the knee in, we'll change the other leg. Breathing out, quarter circle, knee coming to the side. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, knee drawing open to the side, into lower. Again, breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out, knee open, and lower. One more time, breathing out, breathing in. Now breathing out to straighten, breathing in, cross it behind the other leg, breathing out, bring it to the middle. Breathing in, cross it behind, breathe out, bring it to the middle. Breathing in behind, breathe out to the middle. One more time, in and out, back to the middle. Breathe in, draw that knee back down. Okay, now I'm going to come in for another set, only this time we're going to be circling the leg. So I'm going to extend that leg away from me behind, and I'm going to take the circle around. Now when we go away from the body, breathe out as it draws towards the floor and inwards towards your other leg, breathe in. Breathing out and in. Now if you're feeling super this morning, then extend out your opposite arm. Breathing out and in. So engage the core and in. Breathing out and in. Really stabilize. Use your core. My arm is just coming slightly forwards today. Okay, without the shoulder raising. Okay, and this is to, again, to counterbalance. Okay, from where we're using the other leg. All right, last one. Bring it back down. Let's change it over. So start with the leg. As you take it out away from the body, breathe out. As it comes towards the floor and towards the other leg, breathe in. Breathing out, circle it away, in. And then if you can, take out your opposite arm. Gently bring it forwards without raising the shoulder. Breathe out and in. And again, breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. And again, breathe out and in. And lock the core on, out and in. One more. And in. All right, come all the way down upon your belly. So I'm going to release out your shoulders here for you. So just turning your feet slightly in. Relax your arms down by your side and just kind of almost hug the ground with the front of your shoulders, which should feel nice, okay, after holding yourself up there. So as we start here, breathing in, peel back those shoulders. As you breathe out to hover, engaging with your core, pulling your belly up underneath you, breathing in to stay, then breathing out to lower, letting your arms down. Breathing in to peel back those shoulders, breathing out, engaging your core to lift, breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as you lower your shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back, breathing out, engaging with your core to lift, breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower and shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back, breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lift. Breathe in to stay, and breathing out to lower, shoulders releasing. One more time. Breathing in, shoulders peel back, breathing out, engaging with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out to lower all of the way back down. Okay, Now I'm going to do a little bit of work for the upper part of your back in working alternating palms from the ground today. So let's start off with the single palm lifts. Okay, if it's feeling easier, okay, maybe go for a double lift with both palms. Just watch that you're not taking all of this into your lower back. Okay, as we were doing with the breaststroke, when you lift, try and pull up through your belly. So try and use your core in conjunction with the raising of the palms, or both. Okay, so forehead again, attach it down to the ground. And as you breathe out, raising a palm and engaging with your core. And breathing in to lower it back. Breathing out to raise the other palm. And breathing in to lower it back. Breathing out to raise your palm. And breathing in to lower. Breathing out, raise your palm. And into lower. Alright, so if that's enough, do a bit, take a break, okay, don't feel like you've got to keep going. But if it feels okay to try both, let's breathe out as we lift both of your arms, breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, lift both arms and into lower, okay? But it really makes a very big difference going from a single to a double palm raise. Alright, so if it starts to get too much, rein it back in again. Alright, so you're looking for independent strength usage, okay, and for the message to come down from the brain into the upper back to work, not just for the whole of the back to work, okay? A couple more if you can. So you're breathing out, engage your core, protect the external back with the internal back strength. One more time. And releasing it back down. Alright, we're going to come up onto your hands and knees. And I'm going to come into thread the needle stretch. Alright, just to give you a little bit of shoulder release. So if we take the right arm, slide it to the floor, and take your right ear down towards the ground. And then with your left hand, either leave it where it is, you could reach towards the top of your mat, or you could take your arm back behind. Okay, and then let's get ready to change to the other side. Taking your arm underneath, lowering your ear down towards the ground. And with your other hand, either leave it where it is, or reach it upwards, or drop it back behind you. Whatever, again, feels good for you. Okay, let's bring the body back on up to seated. Okay, come around and we're going to work into your roll back. So if you're using a band or a cushion behind your back, place it in, get it into position now so you're ready. If we can try and draw the body up to a really tall seated position, so you're right on top of your sit bones. Relax down your shoulders and just open your collarbone a little here. Taking a breath in, and when you're ready, we'll breathe out, pull back through the belly, curve your lumbar spine, and stop out at about halfway. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engage your core, and draw your body up to a nice tall seated position. Okay, and again, breathing in, ribs widen, and then as you breathe out, carefully sinking the lower back. Just hold it about halfway, breathing in, breathing out. So you know how this feels. If you don't want to take it all the way back, you really don't feel that it's necessary. Deep breath in. As you go back, try and feel though that you are drawing your ribs a little bit closer towards your hip bones. So you're closing in that space. Maybe you are taking it lower. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you slowly draw it back up. Okay, again, deep breath in, As you go back, breathing out. Maybe you're lowering your back into an imprint. Maybe the shoulder blades just touch down. Breathing in at that point. And breathing out as we slowly draw all of the way back up. Okay, so we can take one hand on the shoulder if you want to challenge. And then as you go back, breathing out nice and slowly. Breathing in and breathing out. Drawing up, again, nice steady lift. Swapping it over again. Breathing in, breathing out. Navel back to the spine. Carefully working it back. Breathing in and breathing out. Drawing all of the way back up. We'll have two more. Breathing in. As you breathe out, navel back to the spine. As you breathe in at the bottom, breathing out as you gently draw it all of the way back on up. Last one. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And drawing all of the way back on up. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of work for the upper back of your arms next. So if you'd like to take the hands back behind you, and if we can roll open the shoulders a little bit, and as we take a little bit of a dip down, breathing in, as we push away from the floor, breathing out. As we dip back, breathing in, and as we push away from the ground, breathing out. And maybe today the dips are where you need to be, in which case please carry on. If you feel that you could straighten the legs, engage the core first, and breathe out and lift your hips, sending your toes down. Breathing in as you lower. So on both postures, okay, on both arrangements of this position, you're going to work the upper back of your arms. It just comes down to preference. So one is not better than the other, all right? It's just what you feel you get the most out of. Okay, and you're going to do as much as you need to, and then stop when you need to. Try just to prioritise how you're holding your body. So prioritise that the neck is still coming out from your shoulders. Okay, prioritise that the core is still working harder than anything else. So really pulling up, navel back to the spine, breathing into lower. All right, couple more if you can. And lower. One more. And releasing it back down. All right, let's just give yourself a little bit of release into the triceps. Okay, so you could either position your hand, okay, onto the elbow and gently encourage it downwards. Or maybe it's easy to find the fingers, in which case, reach them, hold on to them. And then swap it on over. Again, just a little bit of encouragement with the upper back of your arm. Coming back round, finding the fingers. And let it go. Good. Now I'd like to bring you back down onto your back, and I'd like to work into the 100 next. Okay, so if you can make your way back, here to roll back, all the way down again. Okay, so bending up the knees, create your neutral spine, so you've got that little gap underneath the lower back. Bring your legs up, one and then the other. Okay, if you want to keep them bent today, then by all means carry on. If they can go a little bit straighter, open up the hamstrings again. If you can come up with your head and shoulders, maybe you're supporting your neck, or maybe you're patting the air, all right? So settle into where you can hold it for, remembering that you can change it, but you can break at any point. You're breathing in for about 4, and then breathe out for about 6. All right, maybe shutting your eyes, maybe focusing. Focus on the passage of the breath coming in. And as you breathe out, blowing the breath out like you're blowing out a candle. And at that point where you blow out, try and feel that you're pulling in. All right, we're going with 30, 33, 34, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 3, 84, 85, 86, 7, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bend your knees for me and lower yourself back down. And I'd like us to just take the right ankle upon the left thigh and then pick up both of your legs. And so maybe holding it here is enough today, or we could reach around and hold on to the hamstring or onto your left shin, okay? And then drawing both legs in. So you're flexing out your foot and drawing your leg in towards you. Alright, let's release that leg and swap it on over. And release it back down. Okay, I'm going to roll you over to one side, okay? And today I'd like us to prop the head up and bring the knees forwards. So 2 things I want to work into, okay? I want to work into opening up, a little bit of work here for glute medius and inner thigh. And then I'm going to work into the knee opening and kicking away, which should be a good stretch. It's going to be some good work in for the hip here, so if at any point you need to take a break, then please do. Got the elbow in alignment there with your shoulder, okay, so your body's nice and open. You want your nose and navel to be front facing. So big toes are touching, and as you send the top knee back, breathing out, and as you lower it back down, breathing in. So as you press back, breathing out, breathing in to lower. Okay, and I love this position because it always starts off really easy. Okay, so as we start off, we're just like, this is nice, this is fine, okay, but it does tend to build up a little bit, okay. Try and remember to engage with your core, okay. Now I know it's not going to make you any more stable by engaging with the core, all right, but it's just trying to recognize the usage of the core sometimes when we're not putting the body under a lot of duress, all right, but it's just recognizing it, okay, because the stronger it becomes, the more it will work for you unconsciously. Breathing out to press back, breathing in to lower. Again, breathing out to press back, breathing in to lower. Again, breathing out to press away, breathing in to lower. And again, breathing out to press back. Hopefully we're feeling it just a little bit now. Okay, breathing out to press back and into lower. One more. All right, right, now, okay, knee down to the floor, open and stretch it away. So different feeling, breathing in, open and push. All right, but because we've just worked into glute medius, you're going to really feel this. Okay, so breathing in, out, on extension. Breathing in, open the hip, out on extension. And again, breathing in, open, out and kick. Again, breathing in, open at the hip and push the leg away. Again, breathing in, open and press. In, open and push. 2 more. Breathing in, open and kick. 1 more. In, scoop it open and kick. All right, lower it down. Just taking hold of the front of your foot. Gently draw the knee back. Just as we're stretching here, I can just about see our chickens. They're just digging the lawn up again, so that's nice. Just got nice big sort of mud patches all around the lawn now, which is that's lovely. It's a lovely job. All right, let's switch it around to the other side. Fortunately, now you know what's coming. So you've got the elbow in alignment here with your shoulder. Pop those knees forwards, okay? Upper body facing forwards and the big toes are touching, okay? Now, as we press the top knee back, breathing out. As you lower, breathing in. And again, breathing out to press back, breathing in to lower. And again, breathing out to press the knee away, into lower. Again, breathing out, press back, into lower. So as you press away, navel back to the spine, into lower. And again. And lower. Breathing out, press back, and lower. Again, breathing out, open inner thigh muscles working, glute medius, that top region of the back part here of your buttock. Breathing out to press, breathing into lower. Breathing out, press back, into lower. And again, breathing out to press the knee away, and lower. Again, breathing out, press back, and lower. 1 more. All right, next one. Breathing in, knee to the floor, open at the hip, and then stretch the leg away. Breathing in, open and kick. Breathing in, out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, open, breathe out and engage the core. Breathing in, open, engage the core to push away. In, open and extend. Again, breathing in, open and extend. And again, breathing in, open, extend. Good. And again, 2 more. In, open and kick. 1 more. Engage the core. Press it away. And lower that leg. Well done. All right, take hold of the knee, ankle, sorry. Draw the knee back a little bit. Just finding that quad stretch. All right, now from here, I'd like you to pop yourself up around into a seated position. And if we can, taking the soles of the feet together. So we're going to do the one where we're lifting out, okay, lifting the buttock and drawing downwards, which really works into the side of your body, okay. And then we're going to take a little bit of a stretch out, which is going to give you a stretch into the lower back. I've got my legs in front of me, about 2 palms, all right, 2 palms distance. If it feels awkward, feel free to sit up on a cushion or a book, all right, just to have the hips a bit higher sometimes helps. So I'm going to lay one hand to the floor and I'm going to try not to push too hard into that hand. I'm going to lift my arm up and then lift the buttock, okay, or lift the hip. Take a breath in. Now as you breathe out, push the buttock down, use your core. Breathe in, let it come up. Breathing out, press the buttock down, engage the core. Breathing in, back up. Breathing out, push down, engage the core. Breathe in. And again, breathing out, press down. Breathe in. Again, breathing out, engage the core, press down. Breathe in. One more. Breathe out, keep it down. And lower your hand down. Breathe in. Lift the buttock. And as you press downwards, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out, engage the core. Breathe in. And again, breathing out, engage the core. Breathe in. Navel back to the spine as you press down. It's very, very specific, this one. Okay, and very subtle. And in. Breathing out, press down. And in, one more time. Breathing out, press down. Keep it down. And we'll swap it over. Breathing in, lift. Now this time, press down in 3. Breathing out, press. Breathe in. Breathing out, press. Breathe in. Breathing out, press. Keep it down. Breathe in. And then breathe out to stretch as far as you can, up and around. And we'll change it over. Lifting the buttock, breathing in. Breathing out, press down. Breathe in. Breathing out, press down. Breathe in. One more time. Breathing out, press down. Keep it down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach it all the way out and around. And swap it on over. Breathing in. Breathing out, press down. Engage the core. Breathe in. Breathing out, press down. Engage the core. Breathe in. One more time. Breathing out, press down. Keep it down. Breathe in. Breathing out, stretch it round. And back. Other side. Breathing in, lift the hip. And breathing out, press down. Breathe in, release. Breathing out, press down. Breathing in, release. Breathing out, press down. Keep it down. Breathing in. And breathing out. Reach it all the way out and round. All right, relax. I'm going to come into saw from here, which I know it's like an almost similar thing to do, but I'm hoping, because we've stretched out the lower back a little bit, this gives you a bit more rotation work today. So I'm going to take my legs out in front of me, okay? Or on this one you could cross your legs. All right, see how you feel. All right, opening out through with your arms. And breathing in to rotate your upper body. And breathing out to round through the spine and lengthen over and across. Breathing in to draw the body back up. And breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in to rotate. Breathing out, over we go, engaging with the core. Breathing in as you draw up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, rounding through the back as you lengthen across. Breathing in as you come up. Breathing out, engage the core back to the middle. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, rounding the body over as you lengthen across. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Again, breathing in, nice big rotation. Breathing out, centralizing your chest over your thigh. Breathing in as you come back up. Breathing out, belly pulls back as you come to the middle. Breathing in, rotating. Breathing out and lengthening over and across. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out back to the middle. Now you can keep your arms as they are. If they're getting tired, cross them here. If you've got more energy, you want to go for it, put them to the back of your head. Breathing in to rotate your upper body. Breathing out to round through the spine, centralizing your chest over your thigh. Breathing in to come back on up. And breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in to rotate. Breathing out to round through the spine as you draw over your thigh. Breathing in to come back up. And breathing out, engaging with your core. One more set. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, rounding through your spine to lengthen over. Breathing in as you draw back on up. And breathing out, engaging with your core. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out to round through the spine. Breathing in, draw back up. Breathing out, engage the core, back to the middle. And then let's let go down with your arms when you've finished. Alright, so I'd like to bend up the right knee. Take the right leg over your left leg, if you can. You can leave this leg straight, okay, or you can pop it to the side of you. I'm going to draw in the left arm to your right knee. Draw your spine up nice and tall, and if you can, use your other hand to the back of your lower back and use it to prop your body up as high as you can, and looking over your right shoulder. Now if this is far enough today, stay. If you can take your elbow to the far side of your knee, then draw it across. If you bind, go underneath your knee and find your fingers. Gently, let's come back on out. Swapping your legs over, so bending up your left leg, taking it over your right, popping your right foot to the side of you if you wish to, or you can leave your legs straight. Bring your left arm in towards, your right arm in towards your left knee. Sit the body up nice and tall, really lengthen through your back and looking over your shoulder. And then either the half prayer or you're finding your fingers. And then gently drawing your body back round. Okay, now just receiving your arms underneath you. So if you can, reach under, find your elbows. Pull your belly back a little bit and draw your head down. And then taking hold of your fingers underneath your knee and then drawing back a little bit further. And then swapping your hand grip over and drawing back again. And then drawing back on up. Okay, so I'm going to finish off clasping the fingers behind you with that position. Either cross your legs, sit on your heels, have your legs in front of you, whatever's feeling a really good position for you today. We're going to roll open the shoulders and then just gently drawing your chin in towards your chest and trying to find the stretch along the back of your neck. Just tucking your head across to one side, so you're looking down into the corner of your body. And then bring the head through to the middle and taking it across to the other side. then bring the head through back to the middle. Letting your arms come forwards, stretch across the middle of your upper back. As you breathe in, raising both of your arms. As you breathe out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest. And again, let's bring the arms forwards, tuck the head down. As you breathe in, use your core. Breathing out, opening back and down. And one more time, shoulders shrug forwards, head tucks in. Breathing in, all the way up. Breathing out, opening it back, and shoulders shrug out.